Hi, everybody. It's been a while. It's been like over a year since I last uploaded on YouTube. And I've gotten a lot of questions about where I've been, and I figured today I think was a good time to address it. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a while. I haven't really uploaded on YouTube in a long time. But as a few of you may know, I have been kind of active here and there on Twitch and Twitter and other platforms. But on YouTube, yeah, I've kind of just been gone, but I figured it was a good opportunity to explain. But yeah, so about the time I left, I remember the last upload I did, which was about a year and some change ago. I literally uploaded that video, I think, about 2 days before I left to go to college. I think that's kind of one of the huge reasons that I was gone, was just like, yeah, I mean, like, I was incredibly busy with school. I literally, like, as soon as I started school, that's basically what stopped me from uploading content for the longest time. Was like, well, I have to focus on school, and at the same time I just didn't have a computer to even do any content or do any Minecraft on to begin with. I had a laptop, but I wouldn't consider that like, it was like my work laptop. It wasn't something to play games on, right? But yeah, I mean, I was in school for a long time. I was there for the summer, the fall, and then the spring, and that's up to where we are now. I'm kind of just here and relaxing for a little bit. Yeah, school's just really taken up a shit ton of my time. And that might not be a super satisfying answer, but that's really just how it's been. I've been just focusing on myself and like focusing on other things. And I've been working jobs. I've been focusing on academics. I've been working out. I've been just like doing, adult things and just like living. There's no better way to say that, right? But yeah, that's kind of the main reason I've just been gone for so long. It's just like busy. That's just how it is. Yeah, I remember at the time I really did want to continue like making content. So that's kind of where I'm going to go into my next point, where I did announce I was quitting a long time ago, about a year and a half ago, I would say. And I want to apologize to everyone for that announcement, because I don't think it was correct, and I think I made the wrong decision in that moment, because looking back at it, I was in a really rough spot at the time. I was super stressed out with school, and I just did not know what to do, and that stress kind of flew out into everything else, including like content. So I was just like super stressed out about everything, and I was like double guessing at the moment, like maybe content isn't right for me. Oh, I gotta focus on school, I can't do this, right? And it was really a lot to take in, and that's when it all kind of collapsed, and I was like, I just don't feel like I can do this right now. That's when I announced I was quitting. But looking back, that was the incorrect decision to make, because I kid you not, literally a week or so after I made that announcement, I missed it already. I missed content, I missed my community. I just couldn't leave it behind, dude. It was really hard. Streaming was some of the most fun I ever had, and making content was one of the best times in my life for sure. And it really pained me to just throw it all away like that. So I just wanted to formally apologize for that announcement. That was really incorrect for me to do. And I think now, after like going through a whole year of college, I understand that I can balance content and my life. Maybe not at the same amount that I was doing before, like streaming every day, but I can do a little bit here and there, and I think that's all that really matters. But that's what's most important. And I really do I want to say I'm sorry, and I think it was super unfair to everybody involved for such a sudden and incorrect announcement. But yeah, I am proud to report that I am back, and I have been back. I have been making content here and there on Twitch, just really nothing on YouTube. And yeah, I'm really sorry for that. The main reason that I think I can pinpoint one place where things started to go downhill specifically. I should first talk about how I started making most of my content on Litebow during COVID. Like, COVID was really my year, because I was inside, dude, all the time. Literally, all I was doing was playing Bridge, and all I was doing was thinking about streaming and making videos, and it was amazing. I was having such a great time, right? And, even with online school, don't tell my parents, I did not go to school. Like, I just didn't. I was just, dude, all I cared about during COVID was just making videos and playing Bridge and streaming. That was it. And I loved it. It was so much fun, right? And I didn't have a worry in my life well, besides academics, because I was still concerned about that. In terms of content, dude, I was living it. I was enjoying it so much, and that was really all thanks to COVID. COVID was terrible, but I would say in terms of my content and all that stuff, it was a good time. But after that, after the pandemic started to wind down, and I had to go back to real life school, that's where things just started to go downhill. That's kind of where the reality struck in, and I was like, I just can't dedicate the time I once was able to content. I kind of stopped altogether during my last year of high school. I was just like, well, I'm spending most of my time in school and I'm doing like extracurriculars and like, yeah, I mean, I'm tired when I get home. I don't really feel like streaming. I don't really feel like doing any of this anymore. That was kind of where things started to go downhill, just like being in person again and realizing that I have responsibilities was a really tough thing. And it's kind of, yeah, again, that's where things started to stop. And that certainly wasn't helped by the fact that, I had to go to college really soon. And that's kind of where we are now. And I'm starting to realize now that it's a balance I can strike. It's not something that's impossible, but it took me a while to come to that realization. I think in the future, what I kind of want to do with the channel is I want to just upload whenever I can, and I want to stream whenever I can. I don't think things are ever going to go back to the way they used to be, uploading and streaming like once a week and stuff like that. That's never gonna be the same. But I hope that I will be able to make some content here and there for you guys. And even though it may not be in the same capacity that it used to be, at least it's something. I'm very busy, but at the same time, I really enjoy making stuff on Twitch, YouTube, well, Twitch more. I really enjoy making content. That's a better way to put it. And it's really hard for me to let it go. And I'm hoping that I can continue to do this in limited capacity, at least, for all of you to enjoy. So again, I'd just like to say I'm really sorry for the announcement about quitting. It was really wrong for me to do that. And I guess I'm glad to be back. If you want to follow my stuff more closely, I think joining the Discord is the best place to be. There you'll be updated with streams, with YouTube videos, with whatever happens. But yeah, I'm sorry for leaving, and I'm glad to be back with you all. Thank you.